Alright, so the question is, can we get a program to detect visual differences between two video files? And for this I've created two timelines. There's a color bar. 5 frames in one of them has a dot. Then there's a ramp. And in one of them the time code cuts out 5 frames early. There's a gradient. And in this small part, the whole image is shifted 1 pixel to the side. And there's a cloud, and this short part has the hue slightly rotated. I've written a script. When I run it, it asks for a file and a second file to compare it to, and then it processes every frame. If I want to, I can save the output in a text file, and this is what the program found. 2 seconds in, there's a difference. This number, this column is a sum of the differences over all pixels, and this is the number of pixels where the difference is above a certain threshold. The code is written in Python. It should work on most platforms. I've installed a few modules and I import them at the top of the script. OpenCV is for video handling and NumPy is for number crunching. And there's a few other things. Here's the function that displays file dialog for opening files. Then I define how I store data for each video frame with frame number, time code, difference sum, and pixel count. Most things happen in this function. It takes 2 video files as an input, the thresholds, and outputs a list. Here, the 2 video files are opened. If that doesn't work, the script exits. These lines get the frame count of each file and print a warning if they are not of the same length. I initialize a few variables. This part is handling the progress bar. And then we start a loop that reads a frame from each video file. Then we calculate the time code. This calculates the absolute difference between frame 1 and frame 2. This converts the difference signal to grayscale, and this sums all the pixel values in that grayscale image. Then I apply a threshold to the grayscale difference image so that every pixel below a certain value is made black or 0, and all pixels that are non-zero are counted here. Those numbers are appended to a list of frames, and the progress bar is updated. Then the video reader functions are released, and the list of frames is returned to the main part of the program. It ends up in this variable. This is the main part. Here I define thresholds. I call the function that lets me choose the video files and the results of this. For each frame, I check if the sum of differences is above the threshold. If so, it is printed in a tab separated table and also saved to a file. Obviously, a list like this isn't particularly fun or useful, but it would be easy to output in a format that could be imported as subtitles or markers. Maybe one could use the Resolve API to place markers on these frames. Or it would be possible to build some kind of interactivity into the script. This part that was commented out actually displays the frames. I'll just save it and run the script once more with the two video files. And in this case, the difference signal is actually shown here.